But welcome to the first stream of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This one won the poll by quite a bit. And it's a game I've played before, and I love it. Excited to play it again and on stream. Um, so we're gonna do that. Um, I'm not 100% sure yet how exactly I'm going to play this because you can put a ton of hours into this game. There's so much to do. Um, and like it's very easy to spend an entire play session just kind of like climbing around mountains doing, nothing really of too much consequence, but that's part of the fun of it. So I think I'm just going to sort of play it as I feel, and then you know, we'll see where we get at a certain point, and I'll figure out how I want to continue the streams. Um, so yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna do a new game, overwriting my previous save data. That's fine. I think I might need to take this down a bit. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Can't open them anymore.
Wake up, Link.
The breath is wild. Holy guacamole. Hey, Pseudo. The breath is butt. Holy guacamole. It's a very early appearance from Buttspot. Out for tonight? Because you've already gotten the good response from Buttspot that you need. Yeah, there's nowhere to go but downhill from there. Alright. We have control. Let's skip around a bit.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slide.
So yeah, this game launched with the Switch, and this Sheikah Slate was very much like, hey, your Switch is your Sheikah Slate. It looks pretty similar. It's a handheld dealie. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. I believe they're alluding to what I just said. It looks like your Switch. Alrighty. Let's open some chests. Got an old shirt. Yep. Let's equip it. I wasn't going to just yet, because this is also going to give us pants. Well-worn trousers. Alright. AKA Adam, where's that forbidden fruit? Alright. I love that noise. Alright, I guess there's nothing in those.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way. Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Alrighty. So we're gonna come up out of here and we're gonna get our first glimpse of the gorgeous land of Hyrule in this game. It really is gorgeous. This game is so beautiful. Tree branch, let's equip it. Nope, it is already equipped. Alright. While we're over here, let's grab some Hylian shrooms as well. It is nice, yeah, it's really beautiful. I'm not going to bother gathering too much at this moment. Can take a baked apple from this guy. Alright, so fans of the series might recognize that it sort of looks a lot like the Temple of Time from Ocarina, and that's because it's supposed to be. There are a lot of bits of this game, and I won't spoil too much right off the bat, but a lot of this game sort of hints at in a little bit of a meta way at the cycle of the hero and the Calamity Ganon, and how this all just sort of keeps happening on a sort of repeat cycle. Choo-choo. Choo-choo jelly. And... oh.
Link,
Zelda's talking to us.
head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Alrighty. Alright, I won't go to the temple just yet. That's fine. Don't you worry. I'm actually going to swap this out for the woodcutter's axe. Axes are slower but more powerful, as you might expect, as compared to a sword or just a stick. So there's some rocks up here, which I bet means there's some enemies down there. There are. So, what I can do... it might not be strong enough yet. Okay, wait, no. Alright, let's let him be pushing. Took out one of them fully. Come on. Alright. That can be enough to roll down. And take out that guy. Oh, it bounced over him. Well, he's freaked out. He's running away. I'm actually going to switch back to my stick, my tree branch. The axe is just a bit too slow and unnecessary right now. So yeah, one of the things in this game that is sort of a departure from many in the series is weapon degradation. So you can see when I pulled the stick out, it told me that it's badly damaged. That means it's essentially very close to just breaking. And that's a thing you deal with in this game, is that sort of inventory management. Like that. But I can do this. And it hasn't taught me about parries yet. I don't have any weapons in my hand, so my flurry rush isn't going to do anything. So I did a perfect dodge, which is what started that flurry rush, but since I had nothing in my hand, it didn't actually do anything. Alright, so I can take his shield now. Yep, I don't want to do this. Okay. That was that. I don't know why I was pressing the right trigger in order to open my... Hey, a Traveler's Sword. That's much better. Bokoblin Horn, we're gonna get monster parts. There's an There's some arrows. Let's switch to the Traveler's Sword for now. That'll be much, much better. Okay. So this is where we're going. And we see another Sheikah pedestal. And we're going to put our Sheikah slate in the pedestal. And some stuff's going to happen. It's actually going to trigger a lot of stuff in the world and essentially start the game. So you can see all these other towers rising up across the land with this one that we just activated. Spin on the classic "You Got an Item" tune. Alright, so yeah, activating these opens up regional maps where we can sort of see terrain and potentially other stuff in the immediate area. Remember.
You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
There it is, Calamity Ganon.
Now then. You must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Yeah, we're gonna take our time. There's a lot to explore. Alright. So, usually when I activate one of these, I come up here and take a look at what I can see, make marks on things. We're sort of restricted to the Great Plateau at the beginning of the game here. There are choices we could make. A lot of stuff about this game is it's very much not on rails. You can think of creative ways to do stuff. You can do stuff in pretty much whatever order you want. We are a tiny bit restricted at the beginning of the game, but there are some interesting things we can do. So that right there is a shrine. There are going to be 3 of those on the Great Plateau. There's another one over here, right there. The 3rd one on the plateau is there. You can see it on the cliff there. It's sort of up in the mountains. So we need to do those 3. In order to do that, we need to get down from here. Must have missed something at the beginning. I think you were here at the very beginning. I noticed you in chat. Ask me anything. Oh, I just saw your question about. Seems like if Link stayed in bed and didn't activate Sheik Tower, everything would be basically fine. No, I mean you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything in relation to that. He was woke. Like Calamity Ganon was already there essentially. And he and we'll find out more about this as the game goes on, but he was put into essentially stasis sleep for 100 years to wait out the right time to fight Calamity Ganon. But Calamity Ganon was already there, essentially. Santa. He is very much like Santa. I'm gonna do dots. Yep, so we'll give up the paraglider in exchange for the treasure that lies within a hidden location somewhere. You're going to show me the shrines that I'm already aware of because I've played the game, but I'll deal with the tutorial. Alright, let's go do the first shrine. There are... I honestly don't remember the number, but there are a ton of these shrines throughout the game. In my original playthrough of this, I didn't actually get all of them. I did a bunch of stuff, I did a bunch of DLC, and then I beat the game and moved on to something else. I didn't actually go and find all of these. That's how many there are. Oh, I'm going around a silly way. Don't want to go across the water because we probably don't have enough stamina to swim and then climb the rocks on the other side. You'll see these littered around. We'll find out more about what they are later, but we can usually pull ancient parts out of them, like that ancient spring. Maybe we'll catch this butterfly. That's a funny looking run. Alright. Oh yeah, this is how you make pins. I honestly couldn't remember. That's fine. And that's how you crouch. Quick controls overview. Action. Focus. Um, how do I sprint? Why can I not remember that? Focus, change, crouch, isolate, pause, put away, attack, action, jump. I don't remember. That's fine. Maybe it'll tell me. Woohoo! Okay, so a chest that is purple with EX on it. This is because I got this game as a bundle pack when the Switch launched, and I got a bunch of extra stuff put into the game essentially as DLC. So there, I just got a ruby, which it would take me a little while to get a ruby, and they're worth a good amount of money. Yeah, no, it's essentially it's the same Hyrule as OOT or any of the games with it, and that's that's sort of what they allude to at times. I think it's it'll become a bit more explicit later in the game, but as far as I can tell, I mean, this is the same Hyrule from OOT. There is, and you'll sort of see that there's the Temple of Time, there's Kakariko Village, there's Death Mountain, and these are also things that are in Link to the Past. So it's probably, you could argue it's the same from that as well. Okay, so there's these metal things, and this won't be all of the shrines, of course, but these early shrines are going to give us our first Sheikah Slate powers. Runes, they're called. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it has all the same places as, say, like OOT and Link to the Past. I think it's supposed to be pretty much exactly the same. And we get Magnesis. Yeah, so we can do things with this now. So we can cycle through. We only have Magnesis at the time, but any metal object of which these plates are, will be able to target with Magnesis. So what we want to do is we can activate this, and then in this case it's basically just move them out of the way. I only really need to move one, I'd say. Though that side had the ladder, but whatever. Don't mind getting a little moist. I always like to look around because it's often just chests hidden in places. Not sure that this one had any purpose. Yeah, I went for moist there. I mean, I could have just pulled that other one out, but instead I chose to take this one and knock down the wall. Ah! Okay. Trying to do a perfect dodge. I don't necessarily need to do it against this guy because he's a lowly guardian. Alright. He's damaging my shield, so I'm just gonna take him out. Ancient Screw. Okay. Good enough. So we're gonna cross here and then take this with as our next bridge. I have motion controls on right now. That's how I played the game the first time around, too. It's sometimes a bit hard to do from my desk. Oh no, don't close. Okay. Alright. Nothing hidden back here. Alright, so this is gonna be our first old man orb. I'll usually skip these, but since this is the first one, can get that little zoom in on Yoda. Man, you're wordy. Dun, 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 dun. Now he's gonna disintegrate. And that's the end of the shrine. That's the end of every shrine in this game. Is you find the monk that is positioned at the end. They give you a spirit orb, and out you come. And here comes our old man Santa friend again. Just give me the paraglider. It's one of the best things in the game. How did you know? Talking about the Sheikah. The Sheikah are quite present in Ocarina. And that's a Sheikah symbol. So this is definitely like, it's a far-flung, somewhat apocalyptic version of the OOT from, or the Hyrule from OOT, even though a good portion of that game was post-apocalyptic as well. This is even further, with more advanced technology. Oh yeah, there's 4 on this. That wasn't the deal. A trick, you say? He's going to teach us how to warp now, because we can use towers that we've activated and shrines that we've activated. We don't even have to finish the shrines. We just have to get close enough to have discovered them, or we have to put our Sheikah slate on and activate them. Alright. So as he said, we can do fast travel, wherein we float and disintegrate. And then we reappear where we're warping to. Not that I need to explain fast travel, it's a simple concept, and he's already here. What? I do actually like to do this in general. It's usually how I find things from afar. And then sort of like focus in on it, and like some of these are like those two I think are off the Great Plateau, so they're ones I'll go to later. But I do like to pin things ahead of time. You have a limited number of pins, so eventually I will run out if I get overzealous with them. But here's one that's pretty nearby. Okay. I did that one, right? Yes. Okay. Oh, you're still here. Let's say help me out here. Ah, right. The scope. Heroes Path mode unlocked. That's because I beat the game already. If I can press X on the map and it'll show my entire, like, from very start of the game all the way around. It will show me my path. It's fun to look at when you get a good way into the game. She gets... Alright, yeah. Where's the scope? I thought it was on the map. Just check the pause screen. It's saying look at controls, the scope, and pins. Yeah, I mean, that's the... Yeah, that's not actually what I want. There's a way to turn on the... Oh, wait, he said scope, didn't he? What I'm thinking of is Sheikah sensor. I don't have the Sheikah sensor yet, so... That's why I can't do it. I played this game for so long that most of the time I played it was with having all the powers, so I now forget how to do stuff before you have all the abilities. Because this is the first I've actually started this over from the beginning. Alright. Let's head to the green marker. It's 6:25 p.m. It's gonna get dark soon. That over there is kind of cool, that skull place. I'm not going to go there yet because I'm not quite prepared for it. But it's a pretty hefty bokoblin campsite. Whippoorwill, whippoorwill, whippoorwill. So, the point of interest will occur right here. One of them is still active partially. Oh, it's X. That's the sprint button. How come I couldn't remember that? And how come I couldn't figure that out? I thought I'd pressed all the buttons. Another active one. Alright. We're in. Jabao Shrine. The bomb trial. Finally, we get our bombs. Remote bomb. Let's keep our circular ones for now. Okay, that rolled back too much. How would I place you here? And then detonate. Okay. And yeah, they all have a they have a period of cooldown. Which you can see with that circle in the middle. This one's hiding a chest. Ooh, Traveler's Claymore, which is more powerful than what I currently have equipped, but I'm actually not going to equip it right now. I'll save it for when I go into an encounter. Oh, detonated it a bit too close to me. Almost killed myself, down to half a heart. It was a risk. But it's also fine. And as with classic Zelda, we do get this sort of flicker with a beep. But it's sort of much softer beep than in other games, a bit less annoying. Okay. So we can put the bombs in here. It's going to get launched. And then it can do some exploding. I just like to get rid of all of them. Alright, so that sort of gets us over to there, but obviously there's a bit more we can do right here. That's right, we can use those to launch us. Amber. And then this ball here, I believe, does nothing except it's trying to give us a hint of like, hey, look, this can toss a ball back and forth. Maybe you could apply that concept. I always take a peek behind the shrines because sometimes, not very often even, sometimes there's an extra path with a chest or something behind it. Alright. Alright, well, it's nighttime, so these guys come out. Yeah, so when you knock these guys down, you have to destroy the heads, otherwise the bodies attempt to come back together and pick up their head. Boko clubs are all over the place. Didn't need to actually climb up there. Alright, so this guy on the other side will activate and go for us. So will that guy. Hey. Alright, he's still looking around. Actually, while I'm here, there should be another, hooray, you bought the game early chest, with a fun item that I'm definitely going to use. And it's up on top of one of these walls. If only I could remember where. Ooh. Look at this sword. Soldier's broadsword. Now that is nice. I will use that later. Okay, where's the chest I'm looking for? Might be at the beginning of this maze. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. Alright. Let's go for it. Another one of those purple extra chests. No, let me open it first. Okay. And it is the Nintendo Switch shirt, which I'm going to promptly put on. Look how on brand Link is. I love this. I found this early on when I got here in my first playthrough, and I wore it for a while. Because I find it very funny. Oh, another active one over here. Well, let me get an ancient screw. Okay. There we go. Can I do the speedrunner's whistle sprinting strat? How do they even do that? Alright. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, hold on. If I crouch, I can sneak up on one of these. Sunset Firefly. Okay. Let's go over to the sort of woodsman's hut over here. Yeah. The rush room. Over there's a fun settlement. Oh, another rush room. Stamella. All of these have purposes that we'll find later. Alright, so he's in here sleeping. There's some spicy peppers. And I'm going to read his diary. He calls it the spicy meat and seafood fry. Raw meat and spicy pepper. However, simply cannot remember what else I used. My age is catching up to me. Well, it is seafood. So basically... So yeah, so he's looking for someone who knows the missing ingredient, and he'll give them the warm doublet. So what's sort of going on at this point is... Can't carry any more melee weapons. What do I want to get rid of? Do I even want another axe? I do, to be honest. I'm going to drop these bokoblin arms. Well, drop at least one of them. So... One of these next bits here... I actually do want a torch. Drop the other bokoblin arm. So one of these bits, the shrine that is up there in the mountain, so it's cold up there, and if you're not wearing the proper clothes, or don't have the proper buffs, you will take damage from how cold it is, basically. Hey, Wrench, haven't beaten Canyon yet? Yeah, not quite. Yeah, it's gonna take a little longer. And there's a couple different ways you can handle that. You can, and this is part of where the game kind of really lets you kind of figure out your own way, and no two people are necessarily going to do the same thing. And it doesn't really tell you what you should do. There's this bit where you get the hint about the warm doublet, and then if you were to go up into the mountains, you realize it's too cold, and maybe that warm doublet you heard about is something you should look for. But I had friends who played this game who I mentioned the warm doublet, and they had never heard of it. Like, you don't need the warm doublet necessarily. You could eat certain foods, like the recipe that guy actually laid out, to keep yourself warm for a period of time. You can do it with spicy peppers, too. So... I would like to do the warm doublet, though. So there's this gap here, and I made a bridge by chopping that tree down, which took me a while to figure out the first time. I had no idea how I was going to get across here. Balance, balance, balance. Alright. Let's switch to... Let's do the Traveler's Claymore. Is that a two-hander? It's a two-hander. That's fine. I don't much mind. I can technically sneak up on these guys if they're not going to turn around and get a stealth kill. Sneak strike, that's what it's called. Oh no, he turned around too fast. Alright, well, come back. Ah, I got the Boko Spear. Oh, I can't carry it. It fell. That's fine. Spears are good for fighting at a distance, of course, but there's plenty of them around. Fire arrows. Now I just need a bow. On brand Nintendo Switch link. Alright. So, I end up in quandaries like this. And I don't have a whole lot of stamina yet. I certainly don't have enough to climb the side of this mountain. So, I'm not going to even try it. I could do it if I cooked up some mushrooms, and just refilled my stamina on the way up. But I'm not going to do that. Not at the moment, at least. No, I don't want to push this. I want to climb up it. Okay. Oh, hello. Hey, you've come to chop down trees, haven't you? Well, I already made a bridge. Enjoy. There's a path you can climb up with the ledges. Was there? I didn't notice. I'm sure that is the case. I believe you. But I don't want to go back at this point. How are the speedruns of this game? So they do something called whistle sprinting, where you simultaneously whistle for your horse and hold the sprint button at the same time, and it lets you not utilize stamina. It's a little bit slower than a full sprint, but it's good enough to make the game faster. And then they do a whole lot of insane stuff where they will knock trees and rocks across the land while they're holding on to them, which will just cause them to sail over and causes the game to lag and glitch. It's actually a lot of fun. Okay. So... I thought I could pick that one up. So here is sort of the main entrance up to the frozen mountaintops. But what I want is to catch a fish. Additionally, what I need... I don't even try and write software, it'll never work. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, that's true, Wrench. This area is somewhat kind of locked in. The game really opens up once you finish this bit and get the paraglider. Okay, and these guys resurrect. Well, actually, no, this guy This guy didn't kill, he just ran away. But still, they resurrect. There's something called a blood moon in this game. When the blood moon happens, all of the enemies you've killed will actually resurrect. So you can never quite clear the land and make it safe to run through the areas you've already seen. Ooh. So look at that over there. We don't know what these are yet, but that is one of the great divine beasts. That kind of bird-looking thing that looks like it's stationary. It is actually moving slowly around. Anyway, we'll see more of that later. Hopscotch, whistle, flip, magic carpet generator hack, where they can just fly to the end credits. Yeah? My intent here is to still go the fish route, which means I'm gonna have to... Are there any fish in this bit? I need a Hyrule bass. I think it's too swampy over here. Tired Link. And he's better. Frog. Hot-footed frog. Aha, here's fish. Oh man, it swam right by me. There we go, I got one. There we go, I got another one. Alright. So now all I need is some meat. And I can make the warming food that he's looking for, give it to him, and he will give me the warm doublet. Wish I could just use bokoblin meat, but that won't work. Actually, he might have had some meat basically at his shack. Oh, you know what? I might have to get meat from a bokoblin camp. That's fine. I don't have a bow though. I don't want to actually take on this one without a bow. There's sort of a cook fire over here. If I recall correctly, there is there's just a few bokoblins over here, and they're standing right underneath a beehive, something that, again, I want to have a bow for, but that I could technically knock down by throwing a weapon that I don't care about. Yeah, let's try that. Honestly, there's only the two of them. I could just take them out, but it's fun to do this kind of stuff. Alright, what do we have? Let's throw a Boko Club. Alright. That didn't work. Alright. Adjust for fall. That didn't work. Sure distracted them. But, alright, what else don't I care about? I got a couple of these axes. Alright, this isn't gonna work out. There's a bow. Alright. Did they actually have any meat at their camp? Ah! Almost got taken out by the bees. The coarser bee honey is nice to grab. It's good for cooking. Alright. Anyway, they didn't have any meat hanging around, unfortunately. I mean, it looks like they might have gobbets of leftover meat, or just rinds of fruit, and that club finally burned out. Alright, what are my ingredients right now? Have myself the Hyrule Bass, the spicy peppers, baked apple. Just need some meat that I can cook. Let me check. I didn't thoroughly check his campsite to see if he had any. You cooking meat? Can you give me some meat? Got any tips? Give me some meat. I heard that. Well, there's another spicy pepper. Ah, a Heidi barrel. That's fine, I don't really want it. Okay, so well, now that I actually have a bow... Whoops, no. Didn't know about that. Which bit? Oh, the coarser oh, the honey. The bees. Can you wear a barrel as clothing? I don't believe you can. Oh, the Heidi barrel, yeah. Hold on, I'm being silly about, there we go. Okay. Yeah, these guys are lookouts. And, they blow horns if they see you. Oh, yeah, these guys actually fell to their deaths. Alright, I'm out of arrows, unfortunately. Oh, look. Some arrows. Alright, I beat them all, so I get access to the chest they're guarding. Did you do another big, big roulette, Pseudo? Oh, big duel. Okay, here's some meat. Seared steak. Well, I'm gonna re-burn it a bit, but I think that's fine. Big furry, big loss. Throwing spear. I'll actually take that throwing spear. Let's toss out my... You know what, I'm not going to use the torch. I don't think. I like it better the first way, so, you know, big furry, big loss. Okay. Yeah, there's a nice hidden chest there. There's also coarser bees. Did they fully go away? Oh, good. Let's get their honey. And open this chest. Ooh, bomb arrows. An acorn. Okay. You there, let me make you the food you desire. It's not a raw steak, so I'm gonna be cooking it again. I'll be re-cooking it. I hope this actually works. Yeah, so how you cook in this game is you go up to a pot or near a fire or whatever. You press X to hold an item. You can hold up to 5 things. I'm gonna hold a pepper, a Hyrule bass, and oh, you know what? It's not actually gonna let me do this because it is cooked meat. Shoot, this won't actually work. I need raw meat. Alright. Am I gonna just have to go into the mountains and kill a goat or something? Just need some raw meat. That's what the thing is, right? That's an interesting stance, Link. Let's get a good angle on it. That's actually some good environmental awareness by the game. All right. Yeah, raw meat and spicy pepper, and then you need the fish. How did I find raw meat so easily my first playthrough of this? You there. Give me raw meat. Alright. If only I remembered where there's some fresh killing to be done. Any goats up here in the mountains? Not you, you don't have meat. Geese don't have meat either. You there. Do you have raw meat? Give me your raw meat. Tell me, but only if I'm okay with semi-spoilers. You mean for the people watching? I've played through this game a lot, so there's no spoiling it for me. So I don't mind you reminding me. Maybe try to keep the spoilers down for, I guess, pseudo. I don't think there's really a spoiler to be had in finding meat. There might be some down here. They have meat, yeah. That's honestly what I was thinking. Oh, boars in the. Oh, right. I forgot that there are woods on the plateau. That's not really even a spoiler. I know there are boars in the woods. I forgot there were woods on the plateau. Okay. Let's... let's switch to a bomb arrow. And kill them all. Well, almost kill them all. There's a blue guy in there, so he's a bit tougher. So I'm gonna get out the claymore. Oh no, he's an archer. Well, don't mind me. I'm gonna scoop up the parts of your friends. Yeah, I just expected there to be some meat closer, but let's head to the woods. There's actually a lot. There's a lot to this plateau that I haven't even gone to yet. This isn't woodsy enough. Okay. Alright, the Forest of Spirits. There's a Hinox there. There's just a whole area of the plateau I kind of forgot about. This isn't really where I want to fly to. I keep doing it like I have the paraglider. Yeah, that's fine. I might be able to come down from there safely. Yeah, let's just come from here. This you don't want to jump in, it's a bubbling bog. Alright. Should be pretty easy to find a boar in here. And avoid fighting the Hinox, because I don't think I want to do that yet. To be honest, I might be able to defeat a Hinox right now. It would be a little bit tough because of my health, but... You're always here. There's a boar. Don't want to shoot him with a bomb arrow. Ah, no. You fleed. So many of them. And now they're running rampant in the Bokoblin camp. That's kind of fun. Alright, well now Bokoblins are fighting them. This guy's going crazy. Blew the tree up. I wasn't sure he would actually react to that. Oh, or. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't think I would actually get it. Alright, my bow broke. Stop spinning. Okay, that worked in my favor. Alright. Oh, just barely made it. Alright, let's... Panic board. Hey Jane, how's it going? Alright, let's go... back to... where that guy hangs out. Which I guess is over here. That's fine, we'll just run that way. Ah, a chest. You there. Go away. Hylian trousers. Let's put those on. They're better than our well-worn trousers. Should be a Hylian shirt around somewhere too, but I'm not taking that off and taking off this Nintendo Switch shirt. I'm staying on brand. Can I make this jump? Ah! Yep. I know, it's been a while since I've started this game from the beginning too, that like having trouble remembering a lot of stuff, and I'm doing things as if I have the glider, and then I'm like, wait, no, can't do this. Anyway, I'm gonna get the warm doublet now. Trying this new thing where I feathered the stamina button at the rate that it regenerates-ish. Did the same thing when you restarted, yeah. Alright, let's get a pepper, a bass, and a raw steak. Raw meat. Okay. And then we're gonna cook it. Spicy meat and seafood fry. Alright. Humming noises. Yeah. You there. How do I actually remember how? Can I hold this? Can I? Or do I just need to give him the? Do I just need to give him the Hyrule Bass? I honestly don't remember. You. Look at this. Oh, I need to cook it in front of him. Yeah, you're right. Okay, well, I at least had a couple of everything, so I can cook it again. It's not a waste. So, yeah. At least he's heading back to the fire now. Yeah, I forgot about that. He has to see you cook it. I think he needs to be by the butt. That too, butt spot. Let's cook myself. Take a seat. Alright. Oh, okay, yeah. So now I tell him I cooked something. There we go. Does it now? Hey. Alright, so now we get the warm doublet, which gives us cold resistance. So let's head up the mountain. And we'll sort of see what that means for us. I mean, I know what it means. I think most people watching right now do. But we'll tell Pseudo, if he's even still here. I don't think Pseudo's here anymore. I do not see him in the chat. That's fine. Some acorns. Entrance to this basically has a ton of spicy peppers in case that's how you want to get through this. So yeah, you'll see I get the temperature is getting dangerously low, and if I stop, like, it'll be freezing. So there's a little temperature gauge that you can see underneath his stamina bar, and the blue bit and the orange bit show his threshold for dealing with temperatures with his current gear, But now that I have the warm doublet, which gives me cold resistance, I equip that, and then my threshold is much lower for colder temperatures, and I'm no longer freezing, which means I won't take damage. So that's how that works. Whoops. Oh no! Nice! I just jumped right into the water. I didn't actually mean to do that. That's fine. Now that's a spicy pepper. Korok leaf. I want the korok leaf, though. What do I not care about? I don't care about a branch. Yep, wood is good. You can make a fire with it. Does it cook fire here? Will it cook pot? So I thought that you could run across these. The thing I did wrong was I didn't actually press the jump button, because I've been switching between games. I thought he would run across it more gracefully. I thought there was a way to do that. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Might be something metal to magnet over. That's a good call. There is a chest to bring out. Won't help us get across, but it'll give us something. Amber. I think it's not meant to do it this way, which is fine. What is stuck in this tree? An axe. I don't really want it. But I did see another chest over here, which I'm going to take. Then I'm just going to do some climbing. Maybe the ones to the right are easier. Yeah, I don't think it matters. I don't need to do that at all. I don't need to get to that boat. It's okay, you don't see me. You guys I can take care of. fire arrow. That was not my intent. At least I can recover it. Rest of your parts blew all over the place. That's fine. Okay. And there's the shrine. Alright, which one is this going to be? It's either going to be stasis or it's stasis. Alright. So all we have left is the ice block one, of which I don't remember its name, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, with this we can stop time on something so that we can get across it, and there's also going to be some other fun things we can do. Yeah, let me wait till I get this back to go sprinting up there. I am going to wait for that one to go down because I want to get the chest that's behind it. Inventory is full. Alright. What bad shields do I have? The pot lid. Let's get rid of the pot lid. Now, this I definitely want. I think I'm going to have to throw out something for it. Yeah, okay. Sledgehammers are nice for breaking up rocks, getting ores, what have you. Let's get rid of one of the axes. Okay. And this is also where we're going to learn the other use of stasis, which is I can stasis an object. If I then hit it, you can see the arrow, essentially the vector increasing. All of that momentum gets stored. Oh man, that went it went all around and ended up staying up somehow. All that gets stored, so when stasis goes away, it's all applied at once, and it's pretty neat. And that's how the speed runs of this game go. They essentially stasis trees, hit them, and then grab onto them and fly across the land. Alright, well. Alright. One more Is it one more on this? Yeah, I think it's just one more. One more shrine on the plateau. Alright. Look, I died there. This must be it. So let's go over there. Yeah, freezing things. Am I just seeing this message from a while ago when I said freezing things? I just forget. When I was saying I forget what it's called. Alright, you there. Let's use a spear on you guys to get the distance. And then you just gotta get one poke on their heads to get them exploding. Okay. Now let's get our sledgehammer back. There's a chest under here that I want to get. So let's stasis this. And get it out of here. Bye. Traveler's bow. Alright. That's a long way down. Alright. Not that I want to go that way anyway. Which one am I heading for? The blue one, yeah. The yellow thing I set is across the map. I'm actually going to remove it for now. Yeah, delete the pen. And we're going for this one. Okay. Yeah, now I knew there was the, oh, you're talking about the shrines. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I was thinking because I have 2 slots left, but that one is, that last one is something that comes in later. Ooh, just barely made it. But yeah, I see what you're saying, Jane. Alright, let's head to the blue. Wait, there's no one down there. Did I kill them all? I must have killed them all already. Keys! What is this? Pink Mercy. Future Man. Interesting. Alright. Let's get a Traveler's Sword back out. Cherubit girl giving a peace sign. That's when you get the final power thingy. Oh yeah, no, that's a good representation of that. I know that is very creative. I know who you're talking about, and that's very good. She says, snap! Well, I shouldn't have gone up. Let's head back down. Exactly. And she keeps needing Link to do it. Not pulling away. Gotta give her snaps. I always do. I don't think I ever denied her a snap. Snowballs. What is there, a moblin doing this? No, they're all asleep. Can do all sneak strikes on them. What? What woke you up? Alright. Look at that. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm not going down for those. Alright, well, this needs to wait till I do the shrine, and then I can go get that. Yeah, you can never deny her then. Cannabut. Cryonis, that's what it's called. That's what I couldn't remember. Alright. Yeah, just trying to do a dodge. The lasers are too fast for it. Anything over here? Nah. Ooh. But over here... I knew I was missing something. Alrighty. Nothing around back. Alright, we got 4 spirit orbs now. And that's what we need to get off this plateau. Oh! There you are. Yeah, it's at the top of the Tower of Time. The Temple of Time, rather. What's the closest to it? It's the Resurrection Shrine. Resurrection Shrine. May or may not actually be true, because I still have to run through the shrine and come down from there. Doesn't matter. This'll work fine. There we go, I'm successfully doing whistle sprinting. Ooh. Let's do a dive. That did not work as a dive. Hey, it's our first Korok. Yeah. No, I'm not Hestu. Yeah, the whistle sprinting is a speedrunner strategy, but it's hard to do. I mean, it's just awkward on the controller. It's probably a different way I could do it. Yep, there are, I think, 900 of these fun Koroks. They are adorable, don't get me wrong, but if you're 100%ing the game, it's quite a bit. Yay poop. Yeah, and they give you little nuggets of their poop, essentially. There's something nice and poetic about a rusty broadsword. I'll take that in place of this spear. Yeah, okay. Cover here. Make the next dash. Alright. Alright, I'm not in the cold anymore. Let's go back to Branded Link. Yeah. Alright. So we have to find ourselves a nice path up here. First gonna go to the statue here, though. There we go. So when you get 4 orbs, you can pray at statues like this. Not this large, but smaller versions of this. And you can trade in 4 for either health or stamina. Right now, I think I'm going to go for heart container. Honestly, I should probably be loading up on stamina just because it's what I used to traverse around, but I also want to be able to take a fall without dying. Oh. All right. I should climb up from the outside. Oh, didn't want to climb on that. Oh, right, there's a ladder. Perfect. I don't have to find just a good spot on the wall. There. You never saw that ladder? Oh. Maybe I never did either. I didn't remember it was there. I feel like I remember it now that I saw it again, but...
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramos Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready
This
to
song
hear what happened.
It's from
100 years ago.
It's a remix of Hyrule Castle from Link to the Past.
To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away, using the power of these ancient relics.
Ganon's eyes
100
out
years ago, there
noodles
was a
or
princess
nostrils.
set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path.
Is it
We
Ganon's
selected
eyes or
4 skilled
nostrils? Good
individuals
question.
from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, bravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
It's the eyes. You could tell in that shot there, because I could see the snout a bit. It was very hard to tell until then, though. But yeah, it's definitely the eyes.
Daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later.
Little not just modded butt
The
spot.
words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule
So it looks like his
Castle,
nose
she
in that
calls
shot
out
to
for
you.
my help.
Looked like eyes to me, but
My
who
daughter's
knows?
power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link.
Like this very serious moment and a shot of
But I am powerless here.
Link with his Nintendo Switch shirt.
You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming
Looks
around
pretty buff in
Hyrule
his Switch
Castle.
t-shirt, yeah.
I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Hey, you're not speaking with voice acting anymore. The paraglider, yes. Alright, greatest item in the game. Alright. Destroy Ganon is a new main quest that will be carried all the way to the end of the game, because that's how that works. Now, I don't have to equip the paraglider, right? Yeah, no, it's just wanted to make sure before I jumped off and was like, wee! Alright. Alright. I think I'm gonna head west. Let's go to the top of the tower. Alright. If I'm gonna head west, I should have come here and I could just fly off these cliffs a bit. I think I'll do that. I think west is actually the best direction to start from, even though I know Kakariko is over here in the east. Nah, let's just go east to Kakariko. That's fine. All right. Let's fly through this flag banner thing. Oh no, it has no hitbox. Hyrule Kingdom. Pardon me. There's a moblin. Best thing is essentially just playing the floor is lava with the paraglider. Nope, I died. Okay. Through the window. There's a fox. Proxim Bridge. I say let's get to Kakariko Village and then call it a stream.
Oh. Oh?
Shrine to the right I passed. Sure did. What thing you say? That guardian, eh? Shaped like an overturned urn. Yeah, fair. Yeah, the ones... There are a lot more active ones closer to the castle.
Mm-hmm.
That was too long of a conversation, Brigo. Alright, Jane. Good night. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to call it a stream after Kakariko. Knowing that getting to Kakariko is also going to come with a lot of distractions that I pass by, such as the shrine and others. The wind guides you. Yes. Now that we have the paraglider, this is a nice, like, hey, use the wind and your paraglider together. Alrighty. Is this just for this one that takes you back? Yeah. No, that's not the way to do that. Gotta get there from higher, then you use this platform to get back up. Wish I had more stamina. Okay. Woo, too far. I tried to cancel it, but I think I just hit the wrong button. Okay. Okay. So now I can do this. Nope, that doesn't work. Alright, that should do it. Yeah, okay. I just needed to get a running start. Ooh, Soldier's Claymore. Definitely taking that. Nothing around back. This guy's just like leaning on his head. He's not doing any sort of fun monkey pose. He's just like, been here forever. Oh. All right, all my all my side quests from my bundle pack are activating now because I am off the plateau and I exited a shrine. Things don't trigger until you like exit doing something. So for a minute here, it's going to show all of my DLC quests. There's the Xenoblade Chronicles. That is the last one. I didn't intend to do that. No, I'm behind a tree. Alright, got him in the head. Oh good. Your friend hurt you. There we go. Got my perfect dodge. Oh, and then my sword broke. Great. Okay. That seemed like a perfect dodge to me. Okay. Oops. Meant to glide at least a little bit. Got an armored carp. Got a Staminoka bass. Alright. Goat. Just staring at me. Alright, let's grab this tower. Surely I can touch bottom already. Okay. Alright. Alright. The Dueling Peaks Tower. There's the whole region. Makes the Great Plateau seem quite small. Additional functionality detected, you say? Now it's giving me my Sheikah sensor. Yep. I very much would love to have that. Okay. Yep. I mean, is it referring to the shrine on the mountain, essentially? Actually not going to bother with that at the moment. Nah. Here's some ore rocks. Alrighty. I thought that would be I thought that would be a slope I could rest on. That was wrong. I still feel like it should be. Yeah, I'm definitely moving much faster on it at the very least. Oh no. I shouldn't have done the jump. I would have made it. Can't wait to get my climbing gear. You're practically horizontal now, like, come on. Alright, there's an in motion. It sees me. Uh... This game's so good, even just, like, it sometimes takes a while to get places, but it's still just fun trying to figure out how to get there, traversing mountains if you feel like it, etc. Come across things all the time, like this mangy guy. Can actually crawl by him. Apparently I can. He's gotten very close to me and not looked yet. I feel like he would see me if he turned and looked now. So... rock salt. Flint. Ruby. Where am I? Okay, good. Alright. Swing a bit wide. There's a choo-choo beneath me. That's just dandy. Shrine nearby, you say? No. That was not my intent. I need to get back up. I might need to eat some raw mushrooms in order to do that, but that's fine. Yeah, I hear the music from Kakariko. That's how close I am. Alright. Yeah, you have to cook it to release its stamina, but this is all going to be health, isn't it? It is. Shoot. Yeah, nothing here will actually give me a boost without being cooked. Alright, well, that's fine. I don't really know why I bothered trying to climb back up, but it was fun to try. are. While we're here, let's right quick toss an apple into the bowl. Yeah. Bye-bye. Alright. I'm not trespassing yet. It is.
Oh.
I am not doing that yet, because it's a big lore bomb that I'm too tired for right now. So we are going to end the stream here. Alright, folks. On Brand Link says goodbye. Thanks for being here. Sunday, I'll be back with more Undertale, which we started this past Sunday. And then next Wednesday, more Breath of the Wild. That's it. Thanks for voting for this game, folks. It's a lot of fun, and I've been wanting to play it again anyway. And excited to keep going.